You're going to go up there now. You're going to be presenter. Yeah, he's been so well behaved.
He has. He's been on a mad walk today. I met Carl, who's one of our viewers.
Yeah.
I told you about this
By
before.
accident?
By accident. No, we arranged it.
Oh, you arranged it?
Yeah.
I thought you just bumped into one of your viewers.
And he's got a rescue dog as well. He's 10 years old.
He hasn't been biting for the last 10 years.
He's getting down now. He's had enough.
So, deodorant.
Yes, deodorant. So I got sent these, which are Indigenous Beauty. You can find them online at indigenousbeauty.co.uk. It's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it?
I thought it said ingenious, but that's because I didn't have my specs on. But it's actually indigenous.
We were looking at something else. What was it? Your shampoos, which
have got nothing on it.
And I couldn't read the back.
No.
I've got to that age where I have to take my glasses off
well?
and everything. I can't. That's so small, isn't it?
Could have anything in it for all we know.
Well, you know what they say, small is beautiful.
Yeah.
So these are in recyclable jars, which is a first for me. I've never used a deodorant that's like this.
Me neither.
And I'm going to be really bad by saying...
Can I ask you a question? Can I smell yours?
You can smell mine. What one have you got? I've forgotten.
Smell mine, but let's not get them mixed up so I can stick my
Scratch
finger in there. What do you
It's
think?
lavender. I love lavender.
Smell mine. Is mine lavender? See, hasn't that got a more... Don't lick it. Don't lick my deodorant. This isn't a small jar of marmalade. It's like Paddington Bear. It isn't, I'm sorry, but look at you. You're very cosy and warm.
So you have a lavender one. Is it
I
lavender?
didn't know mine was lavender.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
It's lavender.
He says taking his glasses
It says vanilla, but I wouldn't put that down as lavender.
See, vanilla doesn't really have a smell, does it? Or no?
It does when it's on its own, but not when it's got lavender overpowering it. But despite that, I put it on, and I've never wandered around and thought, oh my God, what's that whiff of Grandma's knickerdoll?
No.
I haven't never done that.
I couldn't smell mine at all. But I've got to say, because I usually use spray deodorants, and I've tried to wean myself off them because I've got Superdrug is vegan and cruelty-free, their own brand. Well, because it's bad, isn't it, to use spray? It's obviously because of the environment.
Yeah, but I thought they were better now, but I don't know whether that's better. I also have roll-on for that reason.
Yeah.
So, because we've got to think about plastic, palm oil.
We've got to think about everything.
I can't, you literally just walk around and just don't sweat.
Well, I went to Superdrug and bought this, but again, it's in plastic.
What is it?
It's weird. It's like a salt deodorant. It's made from salt, but what you do is you wet your armpits, you don't dry, and you just roll it on.
Apply it
and it wasn't really that effective. I could still smell.
What?
A bit whiffy.
See, I'm not very sweaty, so I'm not the best test for this, and I don't generally whiff under there.
Right.
Not that anyone's told me.
But
I have asked people.
Do you test yourself?
I do this a lot.
Oh, do you?
Oh, sorry, I've
It's
the mic.
It's like you check your bad breath.
Yeah, you lick your wrist.
Do it with your armpit.
I do, especially when you're in the gym and someone walks past you and think,
Exactly.
when you've got lots of hot clothes on, that's the worst.
Right.
And I think this is great.
Yeah.
But what puts me off in the morning, I have to brace myself to stick my finger in a jar. Yeah, I just think, do I want to do this and then sort of do this on my armpits? But I've actually sort of developed a very nice relationship with my armpits.
Yeah,
now,
and your finger.
Which I've never developed before. I quite like it.
I know what you mean, because there's something quite strange about not just that, but the size of
Manhandling your
this, because it's such a tiny jar, and there's something quite odd about putting your finger in and rubbing it on.
It's like you have to do this. It's a bit like you do have to press quite hard, and it's not like a like that.
Yeah.
You know, like Nivea adverts where they sort of go like this. It's not like that.
Well, you know what it reminds me of? It's a bit like the lip salve in the
but
jars.
harder.
Well, because those are quite hard, aren't
We've got worse heating than you, obviously. That's just rock hard in them. So you're literally sort of gouging out.
But I was really impressed.
Yeah.
And not just that, but it is quite a strange sensation, is it? It's quite a weird habit to get into,
Massaging
rubbing
your
it on.
pits. I've worn it most days since you gave it to me.
Right.
Yeah. Apart from those days where I thought,
I don't want to put my finger in there and
put it up my armpit. But I've got over that.
That's brilliant.
I like it, and it's in a little glass jar. It's tiny.
Yeah, and they're recyclable, which is good, because obviously they're thinking of the environment, and it's vegan and cruelty-free, because some products obviously are vegan but not necessarily cruelty-free, and this just ticks all the boxes. So.
Indigenous Beauty.
Yeah.
Where do you get this from?
They're online at indigenousbeauty.co.uk. I think you have to spend £20 to get free delivery.
How much?
And I think these are $7.99 for the small jars and $11.99 for the bigger jars.
I think this will last ages though.
I've used this for 3 days. How much did you put on? That was another
Not that
question I was
much.
asking. You didn't?
No. And do you know, can I just say the other thing? This is probably not very interesting. You don't want to know about my armpits. But I always hated the thing of having that on. You know, deodorant's like horrible.
Yeah.
But this isn't horrible on your hands.
No.
And actually, once you've rubbed it on there, it goes. And you don't have to wash your hands off.
So it absorbs into your skin?
Yeah, it's not absorbed. So it's quite, you feel like it's not some horrible chemical.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that, because you're right, because when you use normal deodorants, like spray deodorants, it's quite soapy, isn't it? It's like a scum.
It's like the white powdery stuff that gets up your nose.
Not nice. Did you notice any staining? Because I didn't think about that either.
No.
Right. I would imagine it doesn't stain.
I should check my t-shirt.
But then these are oils, aren't they? So
yeah, I think it's great. So that wins prizes.
Yeah, and for me as well. So check them out, yeah, indigenousbeauty.co.uk. And you've got some shampoos.
I did.
To tell us about.
I was inspired when I came from here, and I thought, oh my God, I've got plastic stuff everywhere in my bathroom. And I went on Amazon and I did a very quick trawl, and there's lots of things. And people have talked to me about shampoo bars.
Yeah.
And how expensive they are, and they don't lather up, and I just found these by chance, and they're made by, I can't remember the name of the company because they're not written on it, which is a bit annoying.
That is a bit weird. There's no branding.
It begins
on
with U, and I can't remember. I'll check it out for you. And I bought them, and it's $7.99 for 2, so they're not very expensive.
That's good.
And the 2 flavours.
Flavours?
Yeah, flavours.
You're such a vegan.
Yeah, they are vegan. And they come in these nice little metal pots, wrapped in wax paper, and you also get a little bag as well with it.
So there's no plastic.
So when they start running out, you put them in the bag, and then you can carry on using it. So there's no plastic. And they really lather up, like loads of foamy, soapy stuff, more than shampoo. And when you put it on, my hair's like this normally. When I put it on, my hair, I can sit on it. It's so long and flowing.
Rapunzel herself.
Like Timotei adverts, I stand under waterfalls.
That's a cultural reference to the kids.
What's Timotei? Old grandma over there.
We grew up in the 70s.
Yeah, we did. Look it up online. You'll find it on YouTube. But these are really good. And you had a sniff of my soap.
Yeah,
and you said
I know. Where's that been? Yeah, it's nice. It smells like
fresh.
toothpaste.
It's quite fresh. That's menthol and something.
Oh yeah, because this is an anti-dandruff shampoo. Is that right?
I didn't know that, and I don't really get dandruff.
Oh, it is dandruff control shampoo.
Dandruff control shampoo bar.
Yeah.
Anyway, and it's great, and it foams up. So if anyone's saying, "Oh, shampoo bars are rubbish and they're really expensive," get these.
I was going to try and find the brand, but I can't see anything on there.
No, there's nothing on it. There's nothing on it, and I'm going to tell you right now. And it's called U Cradle, and that's spelled U, as in letter U.
Yeah.
Cradle.
Cradle as in cradle cap. Because
I don't know.
Cradle that's what babies have, isn't it? Cradle cap is where their skin goes all flaky and scabby.
Maybe it's for babies then.
That's nice. Sorry, not really selling it, am I?
Yeah, New Cradle, and it's all natural and vegan. So
brilliant.
And I really like them.
Well, somebody asked me, I think it was about a week or two on this channel, one of the notifications, one of the messages we had about vegan shampoo that's not in a bottle.
Yeah.
Because they were avoiding plastic. So
I'd recommend that.
this is,
and it's great.
really
It
good.
lathers up really nice.
Good option.
Yeah, it's great.
Brilliant.
So that was just a surprise find.
Yeah.
And if anyone buys it and hates it, I like that flavour. I haven't tried.
The Juniperus Lavande.
But actually, I think the R's fallen off the print. Doesn't really sell it well, does it? But they're quite cute. And there's some writing on the back that neither me nor Phil can read.
But when I'm editing, I can put up all the details on the screen.
You can put it under a microscope.
I can, yeah. Well, thank you for coming around and reviewing
That's right.
these and the deodorants.
Yeah.
When are we going to see you again?
In 5 minutes.
If I
Shall I do that again?
Shall I see you tomorrow?
maybe tomorrow, and we'll do another
I'll have
review.
to change
or
clothes
talk
if we
about
do.
the news. I want to come
Yeah,
to
what
your
should we do?
house because you've got a gorgeous house and watch
Thanks.
you cook.
Okay, let's do
Christmas.
something.
Should we do a nut roast or something?
We could do a nut roast, or we could do a roast tofu, which is the
Yes.
thing that we talked about. The people at
Yes.
Tofu Pressy Company.
Yeah.
What are they called?
They're called Tofuture.
Yeah, them. I had a chat with them, and they'd never heard of it. And I said, "Well, I invented it." That's
Yeah,
why.
we need to do that. And comment below if you want to see Vin performing that tofu
Performing.
recipe. You do perform. You are a performer. He's
I
a
will.
host of
Yeah.
Vin's Night In.
A host of the tofu roast.
Yeah. That was really garlicky,
nice.
that roast. It was great.
That's because you had the one with a great huge lump of garlic in it. Pop round. When should we
When
do
you
that
film.
then? We'll have
Let's
to
do it soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before
because
Christmas.
Christmas will happen and we wouldn't have done it.
Let's do it in March. Anytime's good for a Christmas roast.
Thank you for coming.
Pleasure.
And thank
Nice
you for
to see
watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video.
Where is it?
See you.
Click the nip.
Yeah, click the nip. It's down there.